taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw right away. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And for Jackson, this may be a free play. Now he's going to step up and run. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now it's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as he'll get this up to midfield.
Gain on the play. And the Baltimore first down.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Jackson now.
2nd and 3.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incomplete?
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now run straight ahead with Warren. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren, 59 yards. And the Steelers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
That's the score. Steelers 7, Ravens 0. Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 2. The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
First down.
To throw is Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got the man. That's Henry. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 50-yard line.
Henry up the middle, and he'll get it down here to the 43.
A gain of 6, and the Baltimore first down.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 34. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead them to 4th down. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another.
Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 10. Jackson. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now it's Jackson. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. Here's Jackson to throw. To the right side and intercepted.
I will.
Linebacker T.J. Watt. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. 86 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
To throw, it's Rodgers. This one finds Austin out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll let it fly for Austin. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Calvin Austin, 49 yards. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
On the return, Rasheen Ali. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
Exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the leg.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. Luther Burden now on the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on it.
17-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. 3rd down. Here's Williams. That's Cox. This is Loveland. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st down throw by Williams. Throwing the out route complete. And this one doesn't go far.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. No, I'm hungry. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Here's Williams again. Escapes the pocket. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
To the air yet again. Williams. Throw is caught by the back. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Rodgers. He put everything he's got behind it. This is caught inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early. Put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Burden now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Throw left. Massive hit. The ball's out. Steelers have it. Headed the other way.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
319.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd. And they have to be thinking points here. Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. He goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 3. Hey, take 26. 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw, Rodgers. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You know what that call tells me a little bit? That they didn't trust that they could win the battle up front. No matter what they dialed up, run, pass, Doug Flutie, drop kick, that defensive front was coming. And they came strong to force a 3rd and goal.
Now Rodgers on 3rd and goal. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Now go for it. Rodgers. Forced out to his right. He will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-0 lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
There is nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Gordon now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Williams on the play action. He had it for a moment, but great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he's brought down after a short gain. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Bears. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Again, it's Williams. Short pass brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Williams from the gun. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
3rd down. Here's Williams. Chased out to his right. He's making a bid for it. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this 1st down. Fourth down, Williams. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cole Holcomb has it.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from the Steel City. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First carry here for Devon Achane. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he takes it to the 35.
A gain of 10 yards.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. We see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Achane. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Deshaun Elliott there on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 40-yard
Ball
line.
on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Achane. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the throw. Brings up 3rd
Tua now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They're going to go. It's Tua. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he will have a Dolphins first down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short game.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Play to the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
32 Stinger.
Tua will give it to Achane, and he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
To the left side, in the hands of Hill.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Flushed to his left. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. That is caught. And he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead.
Jason Sanders to kick
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
319. Slip again.
The master of play action, Rodgers. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
So often we see on these deep passes the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
2nd and 10.
319.
To throw, it's Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Brooks. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Dolphins in possession of the football. We begin the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
All right, come on.
On the handoff, this is H.F. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Tagovailoa working out of the pistol. This one caught by Waller. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin then. On the ground, it's Jalen Wallace. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
For us Steelers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Bradley Chubb. They're on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Time for the deep shot, looking for Thielen.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
On the ground, Gainwell.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, Rodgers is brought in, and he will get into the end zone. DK Metcalf, touchdown Pittsburgh.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are on the board. It's 10-7.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And let's give them about 4 on that one. Kyle Duggar there to make the play. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They'll keep it on the ground here again. A-check on a first down and then some. 20, 15, and he will go all the way. Devon A-check. Touchdown Miami. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Steelers 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
58.
Rodgers on first down. Metcalf left side. He's got it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Inside. 319.
A-Rod now to throw on first down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
319. Yeah, this. 319.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Dante Trader on the cover.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hey, 80. Blue 58.
To the air once more. It's Rodgers. He's got it at the 7. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back for the second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick
Third
off.
quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
23-yard line.
All right, Blue 58. 319.
Play action now with Rodgers. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Hey, take 26. 319.
Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Over.
Second and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Here's Warren. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Minka Fitzpatrick on the coverage.
No. 319. 319.
They run out of the gun with Warren. Lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3.
He was brought down by Jack Jones.
This is third and 6.
4. Brings up third and 6.
319.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Rodgers to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
58. Wide left. Screen again.
Throwing, Rodgers. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 2nd down, Warren. Finding space at the 15. And he will score! Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Now a hit, and he lost the football. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Looking underneath for Achane. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
That's good for the Dolphins. 1st down. First down, Miami.
They'll run this one straight ahead with Achane. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Miami.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, Achane opens up this 4th quarter.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. A shotgun snap for Tua. This throw right side is caught by Hill. Get about 6 before he's taken down. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. A pistol set with Tagovailoa. That is caught by Washington. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's Achane. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Here's another shot from the 6 at second and goal. One more time, it's Achane. He'll get a couple, mark him down at the 3. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. They'll run with Achane. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Come on, Achane. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Dolphins go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
Jason Sanders to kick off for
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Here is first and 10.
50. No. Lucas, the 8. Take 30. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
They'll drop to throw. Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. Now Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35.
13 yards on the play.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Inside. 319. Jumbo. 319.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And the ball out of the reach of